There is a person named PANDOKHAR Sarkar, a devotee of Hanuman. Many people come to him for solution of their earthly problems. He has supernatural power of revealing questions or doubts raised in the mind of the people come to him even before the people express themselves before PANDOKHAR Sarkar. There are many videos of PANDOKHAR Sarkar uploaded in the YouTube, and he is also in the news of the Zee Business and India TV channel. He used to give in solutions to the problems of his devotee or people come to him. What type divine power he has due to which he can read the mind of the people come to him or follow him and also give solutions to these problems?
The people who can read other person's mind are supported or helped by many souls or ghosts who are present on earth atmosphere or in subtle world. In my childhood I have seen in my village there were many people who can read mind of persons coming to them. I had already told earlier that a yogini, a Hindu devi or deity, used to come in the body of my mother, then she can forecast future. In my childhood days in my village it was a regular affair that the yogini, before my mother the yogini used to come in the body of my grandmother and used to help her by forecasting future dangers to her and also help her in her work in farming land by assuming different person body. It is here mentioned that yoginis in Hindu religion are considered as deities and they have many supernatural powers. It was a common thing earlier in Indian villages. All such things were witnessed by me in my earlier days. I had also seen a person who by reciting mantra-specific words he could bring sweets from Mumbai to Ahmedabad. That person had capacity to bring materials lying in locked or secured place by reciting mantras. I had already mentioned many a times in my earlier videos that such unnatural incidents or so-called miracles are done by exorcists who used to keep many souls or ghosts under their control. The persons who can display such miracles used to keep certain souls or ghosts under their control to carry out such activity which is inscrutable to the common man. The number of ghosts who accompany such persons for materializing such miracles comes around hundreds or thousands. These ghosts or souls reside in earth plane or subtle world and can catch the vibration or wave of the mind of the persons and can read the mind just like in physical words the sensor works in receiving various signals or waves. Physical science is also making use of this principle for designing the various type sensors to catch various type electromagnetic signals of varying wavelength from terrestrial bodies. These thought generated in human mind is nothing but electromagnetic signals of varying wavelength. The same way these ghosts also catch the signal or wave generated in the mind of a common person and can read the mind and forecast the future also. These ghosts or souls in the subtle world are the main driving force behind such so-called miracles performed by many self-declared gurus or so-called gods.
Such type miracles happen in all religions.
Yes, but in Hindu religion it is very common. Earlier days such so-called miracles were very common in every house which I had witnessed right from my childhood in my village. Many persons who can do face reading are nothing but the activity of souls of subtle world.
There is a program called American Talent, where people who can display such miracles are called to the program to display their capability to materialize various such miracles as described above. In such programs these people display their miracles like they can tell the number of notes in your purse, name of the medicine in your purse, PIN number of your ATM even without seeing the number.
This is nothing but activity or play of the ghosts or souls in the subtle world. They help the person displaying miracles by transferring the hidden message which the ghosts can see.
This happens in all religions but not only in Hindu.
Ghosts or souls exist in all religion. In Islam they is called in through whom people can carry out many impossible tasks which looks like miracle to common man. This is very common in Christianity also. They call these ghosts or souls as angel.
Yes. In Christianity they also get the things done by so-called angels who are nothing but ghosts in subtle world. These souls in subtle world help so convert a person from one religion so other. That's why Hindus are converted to Christianity or Muslim etc. These ghosts called jinns and angels who can read the minds of common man and get the problems solved which arise in their mind which looks like miracle, and the people gets attracted to such incidents and change their religion.
There are no miracles which I had told in my earlier video. These are the play of souls or ghosts in the subtle world. Even renowned magicians also display magic using such ghosts in subtle world.
Should human being follow them? Large numbers of people stand in the cave for hours to meet the person who displays such so-called miracles done with the help of ghosts in subtle world.
What is the use of following such person who displays so-called miracle with the help of souls in subtle world? On the contrary, one should put effort to enhance the power of soul, become self-realized, that is Atma Swarup. One must read and understand Srimad Bhagavad Gita and make effort so realize the message given in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. That is, one should attain the stage of Atma Swarup, that is original state of a soul, and remember Supreme Soul, so that Almighty Authority or Supreme Soul will take him to the Supreme Divine Abode, which is permanent and full of effulgence. This is the final or ultimate aim of all souls on earth plane. If you are Hindu, you must read Srimad Bhagavad Gita and understand its real meaning, and you should become like Hanuman, who is great valiant in earlier times. Don't run after such false people who display miracles with the help of ghosts in subtle world. Sometimes what they predict also does not materialize. So how can they change your fate, fortune, bhagya?
They cannot change your fortune, but they can predict the future that is store for you.
But this is also done by astrologers, tarot card reader, parrot reader, etc. But why people don't try to understand the actual reason of their cause of sorrow in present life, and who can relieve them from sorrow permanently, and the soul can escape the cycle of birth and death. These people must understand that the cause of their sorrow or pain is nothing but their negative karmic record of their past activity in many births, which is also called sin. So they must know the process how to remove this negative karmic record or sin. The process is clearly mentioned in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. One must attain the stage of pure soul called Atma Swarup and remember the Supreme Soul or Almighty Authority, who will abolish all negative karmic records or sins. Souls are subjected to many birth and death cycles, and over the period of time the souls have lost their original power and glory, and now the soul becomes in dark state, that is complete ignorance of his past glory. One must put effort to increase the power of soul, which has been decreased over the time period to zero state, that is complete darkness. One must know how to awaken his soul, that is nothing but 8th and Jna chakra. For this one must read the knowledge of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. At the same time one must understand and know who is Almighty Authority, the Supreme Soul, and only by connecting with Almighty Authority the power of your soul can be enhanced, but for this you must be in Atma Swarup, that is soul consciousness or pure soul state. As power comes to your soul, then all the karmic records, that is record of your past activity of your soul, will be abolished, and you will be beyond the control of this nature, and then Almighty Authority will take you to his permanent pure effulgent abode called Aramdam. To become soul consciousness one must forget his body and bodily relationships, and the process is described in detail in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So one must understand, analyze the pure infinite knowledge of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. One must immerse himself in this pure infinite knowledge such that one becomes the image of knowledge itself.
That means one has to put effort to come out of this web of sorrows in which soul is drowned in present time.
Never one should be after such false people who had no real spiritual knowledge, but the souls who are very weak and are in ignorance, they generally run after such so-called miracle and never understand the real spiritual knowledge. Media also without any real spiritual knowledge bring forth these miracles to public, and the ignorant souls become fooled by these so-called miracle as described earlier and waste their time and energy. Many a times the persons who read mind or do such miracle tells false thing, and the soul seeking their help further pushed into darkness. One must stick to our Anodin Dharma, that is eternal truth, and immerse oneself in the pure and right knowledge of Srimad Bhagavad Gita and put effort for attaining original soul state, that is Atma Swarup.
That means souls should not seek miracle and also should have no desire to know the future.
Definitely one should not seek miracle or vision of various souls called deets, angel, etc. in subtle world. One should always be after pure spiritual knowledge. That why in Srimad Bhagavad Gita Almighty Authority clearly mentioned that only persons endowed with real pure spiritual knowledge are loved by him. So one must understand real pure spiritual knowledge to unravel the mystery of his divine being and divine intelligence. When a soul becomes the original effulgent from of self, that is Atma Swarup, then all karmic records, all past activity of soul will be abolished, and the soul will become free from this mortal world, automatically elevated to the permanent supreme abode of Almighty Authority, that is Paramdham. So one must understand the knowledge of Almighty Authority. Common and weak souls generally run after such false miracles. There are only very few higher quality souls who really put effort to attain the real pure spiritual knowledge.
That means one must understand the theory of karma, i.e. law of nature, and do real meditation or yog. Is it true whether just by remembering Supreme Soul our karmic records clean off?
One must understand where power loss had already been taken place, which is the root cause of web of sorrows on this earth plane. That is nothing but your soul, which due to loss of power over a period of time from its inception, soul changes from original pure effulgent form to pure darkness. Effulgent form of soul is the original form of soul, which due to loss of power of soul through the burden of negative karma slowly changes to less effulgent and gradually to present dark state. Here it is mentioned that original form of soul at the beginning of its journey is called Ajna stage. As the soul gradually starts thinking and its power deteriorates, it comes to stage called Rajo stage, and when the soul loses all its power and in ignorance stage, it is called Amo stage. So one should think how to where from this power can be replenished. Who is the source of all power? That is real powerhouse. Who is the real source of message given in Srimad Bhagavad Gita? All these real spiritual knowledge one must know and understand and derive power from real powerhouse, only then his karmic records will be cleaned off.
It's okay, but at present time whether doing this yog or meditation really the karmic records burned away.
Og means connection. That means you must know to whom you are connecting to. Srimad Bhagavad Gita says that you will reach to person or place to whomever you are connects remembers, through yog or meditation. If you remember and connect to the dead who already left this earth planet and are in ghost from in subtle world and in whose name many temples and organization are made, then you will reach the place where these ghosts reside. That why, as per the message of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, one must connect to the Supreme Father or Almighty Authority, only then you will reach to him.
My question is whether by remembering Supreme Soul, i.e. Almighty Authority, and driving power from him all the negative karmic records or sins clean off even at present dark period.
Yes, definitely. But for this you must know Almighty Authority accurately, his nature, his abode, through true and pure spiritual knowledge or spiritual science. Through this pure knowledge one becomes the image of knowledge of Supreme Soul or Almighty Authority, who is the center of all power and created this vast infinite creation with a small fraction of his power. That means he is the creator of this solar system, galaxy and universe, infinite universe, etc. What today science discovers with only a small fraction of his infinite power. So he is the ultimate powerhouse. When you remember him and connect him through yog, then definitely power will come to soul, and slowly soul transforms from darkness to pure effulgent form, that is original soul state or Atma Swarup. When pure knowledge comes to soul, then his intelligence becomes divine, then his nature or character will change, which gradually burns away his karmic records. This is a gradual power. So always follow path of knowledge.
There is one video we made on superhuman capability of persons of different countries. There we discuss subjects like how people can deep fry the vegetables in hot oil in bare hand, and other such things. But we should focus on our soul consciousness and actual stage of our soul, i.e. Atmasvarup.
But I can explain this pure spiritual science to only high quality souls who are only after spiritual knowledge and science. First one must know his true nature of his self, that is pure original effulgent form of his soul, that is Atma Swarup. Only then one can understand Supreme Soul, that is Almighty Authority. One should always be in soul consciousness, not in body consciousness, and continuously put effort to burn away his karmic records.
As per theory of karma, whether the recording karma or activity of soul starts right from the time soul is created.
Yes. We have videos on this, how soul is created in pure light form, that is incorporeal form, which called Irakar stage, then gradually acquires a shape, i.e. subtle form or Kari stage, and finally soul reaches the present physical shape, that is a Kari stage. So the soul starts thinking even in pure light from, that is incorporeal from, and his karmic record starts at the point when
We have list of videos on real spiritual science, i.e. unspoken truth, in YouTube. One must see all the videos to understand the real nature of soul and can start their journey in spiritual path. This knowledge is given by our Bapuji after 20 years strict meditation in his original pure soul state. The knowledge disseminated by Bapuji is unique and invaluable to high-quality souls searching for way out of this web of